Welcome everybody to Couple Conversations. I am Nicole, also known as Cola,
Chachi.
and that's Chachi. Welcome. Hope y'all been doing all right. Everybody doing good? Beautiful. We were talking today a little bit about dating present day 2025 and I guess like old school dating, more so like when we first started out and even beyond that. I would not want to be dating, honestly, right now in 2025. It's a little different in the streets today.
Modern dating versus old school dating.
It's very different. I saw a video, I don't even know if it was a skit or if it was real, but a guy had taken this woman out on a date to like Cheesecake Factory or something. And I don't know, she was like disappointed and upset about going to Cheesecake Factory. And I don't know, I just was like, is that what it's like out here?
Should the man get some? He wants some on his first date. Should he get some, you think?
Well, first of all, this is a faith-based podcast, so no, he should get nothing.
But he's talking about modern dating, though.
I mean, I don't care what they do. That's why they in the situations that they in.
So you saying he can't get some?
Too much too soon.
So she shouldn't give it up?
You don't even know his last name.
But she give it up,
You
though.
don't know nothing about his credit. You don't know nothing about his medical history. You don't know that his family crazy. His daddy in jail. His mama tried to kill him when he was baby. You don't know nothing about them demons you about to have all up inside your body. No, he should not get nothing. Especially not for no cheeseburger or no steak or whatever she getting fed that day. That's a no.
They also be asking
No.
if he pay, is he going to get some? And if he don't get none, he ain't paying. They going to have separate bills.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's just different out here in these streets today. Like, don't want to be men and women don't know how to be women. It's very confusing. It's challenging times. I don't know, but I feel like if we could embrace some of the old school ways, we would be a little bit better off.
What's your definition of old school ways?
Number one, ain't nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory for a date. Like, y'all getting to know each other. Because if your focus is on just on the restaurant, you got the wrong focus anyway. Because you're dating to get to know the person. Because the goal should be dating for marriage, right? I'm trying to get to know you to find out if we are a good fit, if we're compatible, if we have a future, if I can trust you. Do we have a friendship? Can we talk? And the reality is, even in marriage and in life, it ain't gonna be like Instagram ready the whole way. Like, that's not reality.
What about when the guy's talking during the date and she's taking all these self pictures of the food and herself during the date?
I know, that's just, I'm not with all that. It's just the vanity of the hour.
So you saying that's just vanity, right?
It is.
So what if he
else
just
is
walk
it?
off in the middle of it?
I mean, that's also vanity on his part, because he could just have a conversation with her and say, hey, we're on a date, we're trying to get to know each other. I'm feeling like you're not really engaged or interested because all you're doing is taking pictures of yourself. Like, can we put the phones down and talk and get to know each other? Like, just communicate as adults, right? Now, if she is like, no, this is who I am, this is what I'm gonna do, and she gonna, she's showing you she's not open to that level of connection and maturity, then if he decides to leave at that point, okay. But he at least communicated first, and he was attempting to lead, right? And if he was leading someplace that she was just completely unwilling to follow from the beginning, then they know they're not gonna work. And you just move on, cut your losses. All y'all had invested was, 20 minutes and whatever time it took to get ready to go to their place. And if that's gonna save you from a lifetime of heartbreaking disappointments, then it was worth it to realize that at that moment. But it's different out here in these streets now. It's not for the weak. And I'm going to be very honest. I feel like the only way to survive the foolishness of right now is you have to be a solid person with solid convictions and values and a standard, right? If you don't have a standard, then they're going to introduce to you anything and everything, right? If you don't have convictions and beliefs about who you are, how you show up, and how you present yourself, a sense of identity, the culture now will tell you who you're supposed to be. Like social media will show you a false reality that you try to mimic and emulate, and then when you realize it's not sustainable long term, you feel like there's something wrong with you when in reality what you saw was fake anyway. You just didn't know it. You didn't realize it.
Kira brought that up. That's why the reason why I brought it up.
Yes.
Shout out.
Love.
Shout out for Kira.
Yes.
Well, do you think
We have a daughter in love now.
hopefully last night was payment enough going out to eat?
Dinner.
What
We
if
have a son.
yeah, I'm excited about that too. What about the bill come up? Should the man pay for it like old school, or should the woman pay for it these days?
So I'm gonna be honest. If a man asks a woman out on a date, then he should pay. That's just how I feel.
So what if the woman?
Now, hold on. I am not opposed to paying, right? Because there was a time when you and I were dating, right? You paid for things for the most part. But if I knew it was the week, like you got paid one week and didn't get paid another week, if I had extra money and we was going out to eat, I wanted to contribute and pay for a meal because I'm not a taker, right? I wanted to share and contribute and vice versa. So I don't think there's a rule that says a woman cannot pay, right? Like she just absolutely cannot pay. But I do believe that a man who truly is courting a woman, really get to know a woman, will pay and will want to pay.
Last thing, should a man pay her bills while they dating?
What do you mean pay her bills?
The girls be asking for the men to pay their bills, they light bills, they gas bills.
She got a job. She can't pay her own light bill.
Hey, I'm just giving you what the
So,
modern day
this-
society is.
I know, and that's the thing, right? Because I see stories and women are crying and she's like, I left my job, I sold my house, I did all this, and I found out he went and married somebody else, and he had a whole family or all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, I'm trying to understand, why was you doing all that for old boy? Because that wasn't your husband. Like,
That's a topic for another discussion.
you may have been in a relationship, but neither of you have made vows and lifetime commitments to one another before God. So I don't understand why.
What about a cow where you get the milk for free?
I mean, that's the point. He's not, because you've given him everything that a wife should.
Topic for
without-
another time though. That's a good one though.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's crazy.
Dating in the 21st century.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all ladies, that's crazy. I'm gonna be your internet auntie and big sister, friend, homegirl,
Auntie Cola.
and mama if you're young enough.
Auntie
Don't be out here
Cola.
giving these boys and these males all of your everything, and he not your husband. Honey, save something for yourself until you have a man who is upfront about his intentions. He's clear about who you are to him and the plans that he has for you. Because one thing about a man, he gonna be very clear on where you stand. He gonna let you know who you are to him, what he got in store for you. You ain't gonna have to wonder, guess, try to figure it out. If you doing all that, then he's told you where you stand. Nowhere, right? So you don't make that a priority and just,
Well,
shape shift your life.
I can say the same thing about our men. Don't be picking anybody who's trying to use you. I mean, but at the same token, how we balance that though?
Because the difference is when a man knows that, hello, if you are wife material and if he can make you his wife. On a subconscious level, his spirit has already alerted him. It reminds me of that story of Mary. What's John the Baptist's mama? I can't think of the name. Elizabeth. Just like that initial greeting where something leaped inside of her, it leaps inside of a man when he has met the woman who he is going to marry, right? He may have to evaluate it and test it to confirm it over 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be. But at that initial hello, or when he first saw you, he already knew that you were the person because you felt like home to him. You looked like his future, right? You awoken something in him that created a desire for him to lead, to protect, to cover, to provide. He desires to do all of those things when he's in the presence of his wife. If he does not desire to do all of that kind of stuff, it's because you're not her. And that's it.
I heard that.
Are we closing out now? You ain't got no commentary? Okay, so I guess we'll see y'all next time.